Hello folks, I am reporting to you live from the countryside this time. So, you clicked on this video, and what you're gonna watch? Very simple. You're gonna be watching a video of my process of writing a novel, which is a challenge that I made for myself because I was in a very unpleasant rut for the past month. And so I decided, okay, if nothing else is gonna work, and if your mental health is not getting better just by sitting with yourself, might as well just challenge it. And so I did just that. So basically, what you're gonna be watching is a two-part video because I have a little bit too much footage, to be fair. And the span of this is 2 weeks. So basically, the first part that you're gonna see is gonna be back at home in Bucharest at my mom's because I had no AC at home. And I'll be writing some parts of the novel there, and then you're gonna be seeing part 2 with the novel, and you're actually, bonus points for you, you're gonna get to actually read it if you feel like it. I'm going to link my novel in the second video description. So yeah, first part, back in Bucharest. Second part, gonna be in the countryside and then back in Bucharest for a little bit because my schedule these 2 weeks has also been really packed. So basically, I have chosen insanity as a solution to my rut. Does that make sense? I don't know, but I don't really care. So, yeah. Stay tuned, keep watching, let me know how you feel about it. Hope you enjoy the vibes, and hope you enjoy the talks about, the experience in itself of writing a book, because it's a first for me, and I never thought I would be doing this right now, so ask me what this is. Ask me why I did this. I have no idea. Well, good morning from me in the first day. I decided the first day would start slowly, relaxed, really easing into things. I decided to just take some inspiration, read, really ruminate my ideas a little bit before I properly start. And so I did just that. In the evening, I barely started, basically. You see this? This is what I came here for 3 days. Just this. It's a symphony at this point. I'm go on. I'm enjoying this. Don't want this. Congratulations, you peed. I'm really proud of you, sweetie. Don't forget to acknowledge your pets when they use the toilet. It's really important for them to have that kind of validation. Right, so now that I got that out of my system, I felt like it was really important for me to start with a very big reminder that it's fine to not start full throttle and to really take the time throughout the day to just enjoy up until you feel like you're ready to properly put your ideas into words, to just really gather them. I did that the whole day. I mapped them out. Then I took little pauses to eat, to enjoy, to dance with my cat, to just have a moment and to really enjoy the day and not forget to live my life in the middle of having a project, because it's your art and it should not consume you fully. It's an expression of yourself, it's an extension of yourself, but you don't have to sell your soul for it. It's not fair to you. You have so much more to give than just one piece, so take it easy. It's fine. Things don't have to be perfect. I'm gonna be very honest with you. The first night was very awkward. It was very weird. It was like meeting someone for the first time and you don't really know what to say. You don't know what topics to approach. You don't know what's fine to talk about, what's not fine to talk about. So you just have a moment of trial and error. And so basically what I ended up doing for the most part is doing a lot of research and setting myself up and trying a little bit to see what works for the beginning, how I could introduce the idea, how everything. And to give you a little background on how I came up with the idea for the book, it just struck me one night, I think around 2 months ago, and I talked about it to my mom, and she said, it's way too dark and it's a bit too complex. And I was like, okay, perfect. Then that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to scare myself and everyone around me. And that's exactly what I want, because it sounds fabulous. But I had no idea how to go into it, and I was super nervous. The best thing that I can tell you is to just go right through it as I have and experiment. Right, so I was going about my evening and I was relaxing and I was going to sit down and write, and I went to the bathroom, and that's when I realized I have no more toilet paper. And also, I could really use a soda. It's currently 10 almost at night. I'm gonna have to go to the grocery store. Also, I have barely any clothes that are, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I crafted an outfit, don't worry. Hey guys, it's 2018. I got my outfit check. Whoa there. Let's go. This is gonna be ridiculous. And then I got myself some peanut butter because, let's face it, I'm a hedonist. And I went straight to bed, did not write more than a chapter, and that was my day. And bam, next day she's back on the road. She's going to grandma's. Let's all enjoy it together. Good morning, folks. Sorry, I just walked over half an hour in 41 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure how much that is in Fahrenheit. Yeah, I'm gonna spend some time with my dad today, and with my grandma, of course. I hear movement. You're probably asking yourself what this is. I don't know why, but I decided to walk you through a bag tour. I'm sorry. Okay, so I've taken everything out of the bag, which is not owned by me, it's owned by my mom. It's really nice. This is what happens when I overstay my welcome. I become pieces of my mom. But it's fine, because, you know, I mean, she takes my stuff as well sometimes, so. Right, so first and foremost, we have my keeper of nice smelling skin, and that is perfume. Lip balm. Very quick. It's like I'm quick firing them all. A tiny mirror that I've had since, I was gonna say since I was young, but then again, I'm not quite 80 yet, so since a while. I got my wallet full of monies. Yep. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Wallet with money. Very important. Breasts and eggs. I got that. Not really though. It's not the book of the week. It's the book of the bag. Let's be realistic. Let's just accept it for what it is. Breasts and eggs. I got that. Not really though. Are you sure? I know I didn't mean it like that, but are you sure? I thought I would write yesterday. Update, I didn't write much until today. And even at that, I just finished the first chapter and I'm on to my second chapter. And it's been 4 days since I started the whole writing process. And I truly hope it's just me being paranoid, but right now, I'm very nervous about how this is gonna go, because I'm starting to doubt that I might have, but I'm just thinking I might have overestimated how long this would take me. Because, okay, it took me 4 days, and let's say that's decent to map out things. Like, chapters and how I want to organize them, and what's the grand scheme message, and what's the best perspective to go from, and what could be some interesting plot twists, and character development, and whatnot. And 4 days is technically fine. It's technically good. But I want to make the story complex. So how how am I gonna finish it in 2 weeks, seeing that 4 days have already gone by? I don't know. Do I even have the capacity? Am I even gonna do the plot justice, the book, what I have in mind justice? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I wrote 4 pages. That's it. It's fine. Well, I have you met what? What am I trying to say? Can you tell I don't talk much at home? Like to myself? Because my mom is here? Right, I was trying to say, I have unanimously decided that I am going to write and finish the second chapter today. Like tonight, as I finished the first chapter, because I cannot. I mean, I cannot not respect my fixations, you know? Unhealthy? Maybe. Yeah. I'm gonna get back to you on that one. We're gonna write the second chapter. And I'm gonna die. Maybe I put some music. Could be interesting. I don't know how it always happened that I started to write at midnight or just pretty late. I mean, at least 9 p.m., but regardless. Writing the second chapter went really smoothly. By that point, I already had the first one, and I had some kind of pinpoint from which I could start on my style, and it was easy. And I also managed to map out what I wanted to do concisely for each chapter, exactly with the ideas in mind and everything, because frankly, I also knew that my mom and I leaving for the countryside was approaching, and I didn't know how much time I would have then. Spoiler alert, I had a lot more time and I was way more organized with it, and it was so much better on my mental health, my god. But regardless, friendly reminder, you're gonna push through no matter how much you doubt yourself. Trust me, your fear of failure is greater. Oh, but did you think it would be that easy to get rid of my insecurity? Of course, I can tell you 10,000 things and I can give advice, but let's face it, it's going to take me a lot longer to actually take it. So, in the morning, I went for a nice little walk in the park and I thought things were going to go well. And guess what? Your good pal me, who was writing a book, got insecure again. I guess I should update you on how the process is going. Uh, um, I'm not in a good place. Today, probably in the afternoon slash in the evening, me and my mom are gonna go to the countryside to my grandparents. And I hope that that's gonna be a little bit better. And I don't know, we're gonna spend like 2 days there and then we're gonna come back. I feel like I'm failing. I feel like I'm failing miserably. It's like I'm not doing things properly. And I don't want to disappoint myself. I don't know if it's useful to talk about this, but yeah, that's just how I feel. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so this was not exactly the most joyous or light of packing sessions. It felt really heavy. It felt like I was tired and I really didn't want to go. But I'm gonna tell you what I wish I would have heard then, what I would have needed to hear, and that is that sometimes it's best to just let life happen and move and continue going and hope, because it's gonna turn out much better than you think. And with that, my mom and I were on the road. We tried to catch the last bus to go to the countryside. They told us, the people there, that there was going to be a bus at 7. It was a ghost bus, so we had to go back to the railway station another hour, catch a very late train. And so basically we got back to the countryside. I mean, not back. We got to the countryside quite late, around 10 at night. It was something else. The train station there, though, looks very, very Soviet aesthetic. So I feel like it fit the mood at that time. But yeah, have that clock. Always reminds me that it's ticking. I won't forget it, don't worry. And I came back with a doorknob in my hand. And this just feels like my life, you know? In case you were curious.